How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Enotria The Last Song, yet another build loadout video for you for the masks. This time we're using the Master of Change, the one that you pretty much get at the beginning of the demo. So we're going to take a look at the stats and all the required stuff to put this one together. So looking at stats first, same stats as last time. 25 in Fortitude, Cunning 20, Attunement 28, Alacrity 18, Erudition 24. Now I explained in the previous video that the reason stats are so high is to take advantage of all the stuff in the demo, test it out, aspects, masks, all that stuff. So shouldn't have stood up here. So we're going to go into the loadout now and take a look at the goodies. So we're using the Thyras Slayer +6 for the primary weapon, big ultra great sword. They are slow in the demo, but it seems like if you pick your spots and pick your spacing and all that, it's not that bad. Against bosses, it depends on the boss. I mean, I didn't use it against the first boss against Curtis, but I did try it against Vermiglio, and it did not work out well. But anyway, on basic enemies, it seems fine. So physical damage, we got 464, Ardore damage 74, unraveling, we got 349. And then the secondary weapon, we're using the Penance Breaker, just because the radiance is so good so far in the demo. I don't know how that's going to be in the full game, but we shall see. So the Master of Change allows you to deal more weapon damage through heavy attacks. So hence the reason why we're going to be using the Penance Breaker and the Ultra Greatsword for massive damage. In addition, your physical power is increased while awakened. Now, for those who didn't initially catch it, which I didn't either, and there's a little subtle thing that you can tell about being awakened. It actually says it in the tutorial, but you know, most people are, you know, it's right at the beginning of the demo, and it just kind of, all the other tutorial messages, it just kind of, it's there and gone. So basically, the way you get awakened is if you pull off a riposte or a critical attack when the enemy becomes completely unraveled. Now the way you'll know you're awakened is your arms will glow white. Once that goes away, you're no longer awakened. So just a little detail there. For the aspect, we're using, didn't save that, hang on. For the aspect, we're actually going to be using Curtis's aspect. And then, and the reason for that is because it raises your physical power by 15%. So again, with the mask, we're getting physical power increase while awakened, and also heavy attacks. So it makes sense to use something that's going to primarily focus on physical power. So for the perks, we're going to be using Suffer Melee Damage causes the attacker to sustain physical damage in return. Perfectly Parrying an attack heals you for the portion of your maximum health. This effect is improved the lower you are on health. Killing an enemy briefly increases the damage dealt by heavy attacks. So yet again, going into the heavy attacks and boosting that. Dealing damage with a weapon briefly increases your physical power. This effect can stack, so yet again, more physical power damage. Dodging an attack causes the attacker to be slightly unraveled. That one is super good. Maybe not, you know, just on regular enemies, maybe not so much on bosses, but because their unraveling bar is much larger, but against regular enemies, it's super good. And then dealing a finishing attack to a minor enemy instantly kills them. So then as far as masked lines, we're using the Ardore breath, which is really potent, and the Ardore greatsword, and Ardore polearm, and the coastal harpoon, which that one is really good too. So to demonstrate what we can do, we're going to go here and visit our gardener friend. So again, with heavy attacks, you know, they're really slow wind up, but you're gonna want to pick your spots to hit them. Like that. And now, as you can see down here, you can see a little bit better, my arms are glowing white because I'm awakened now. So for those who want to do, you know, kind of a melee focused build on, you know, focusing on physical power and just, you know, big, slow, heavy weapons and just smack the crap out of enemies, this is going to be the playstyle, the loadout, the master build for you. So that is, honestly, that is basically it. The next video I have is basically focused around mass lines and kind of a spellcaster, if you will. So stay tuned for that one. So hopefully you're all doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care, and arrivederci.